Sonny, right?
Sonny, yes.
Sonny. Okay, how are you today?
I'm fantastic. How about yourself?
I'm great, I'm great.
Good.
How did you come to meet Chad and CLEONS fashion line?
Well, mostly I had an invite on Model Mayhem through Chad, I believe. And then I kept in touch with him through Gmail. And finally I was able to attend this casting call last time.
I first saw the advertisement for the casting, which I did attend bright and early. I came ready and prepared, just another audition, ready to show everyone what I have.
What I want the world to know about me is this is what I live for. Art is what I live for.
So what made you want to become a model? What is it that inspires you in the fashion industry?
Okay, well, I've been wanting to model for since I was very little girl, playing sports, you know, tomboyish, didn't really care about my appearance. At that moment where I recognized who I was, got to know myself within, realizing my own identity separate from everyone else's, I then, you know, understood who I was and that I was totally different from everyone else. And at that moment, I used to be ashamed of certain features of mine, but now that I see that it's okay to be unique and be different, then I accept it. So, and I want the world to know, and I want to share myself with the world.
So tell CLEONS fans and the whole world about you.
About me. Alex Michael, I'm very simple. I'm young, from St. Louis, 20 years old, and I've been in the business for, I guess, about 6 or 7 months. Started last fall.
Who is Miss Katie Ellis?
Well, I was born in Nashville, Tennessee. I came here to Chicago when I was 5, so I don't really count Tennessee, but I do go back every year and still have my little drawl if you listen kind of closely. Got into modeling roughly 5 years ago, and I decided to do it more consistently within the past couple of years.
So now that you're starting off, what would you say are some of your inspirations?
My inspirations are really just being part of a team. I played football, ran track in high school, and I still love being part of a team, really. I love the environment. I still love work. I love how we all have the same goal and we're all working for it.
What would you consider your inspiration as a model? Any person, anything, any object, what are your inspirations?
Honestly, I would have to say a model, Adriana Lima, a Victoria's Secret model. She's a really well-known Brazilian model. I get a lot of my inspiration from her. I like to think that our body type are, you know, similar. So I get a lot of my inspiration from her.
So what would you rate the best, print or runway?
Runway. Runway, because
why?
You can do anything you want on the runway. You have the attitude, the confidence, the way you pose into the camera. Print is just, you just stand there, you do different poses, but you're not walking and you're not strutting your stuff, and that's very important. That's how you get a designer's message out and their clothes to be sold.
I have been living in Chicago now for about 5 years. I'm originally from California, graduated from NU, that's what brought me out to the Midwest in the first place. And then I made my way up here to Chicago. If I'm going to be in the Midwest, this is the place to be. So yeah, that's how I got here. Ultimately, I'm an HR consultant / model. I just have a strong people passion. I love working with the public, love working with people, and I love art while working with people. So anything that can transfer and transpire into that.
I'm from Wisconsin. This is my second show with Chad. The first show was very exciting. Ever since I did the first show, it has opened a lot of opportunities in the fashion industry here in Chicago. I've met a lot of people. I'm in school right now for a PTA. It's a physical therapist assistant. I come here probably like 3 times a week for fashion.
What you know, makes you feel so awesome inside from art?
I'd have to say life, people, and the energy that people bring to the artwork. Whether it's me individually as an artist or me participating and working with somebody like Chad as an artist.
How did you meet Chad?
Actually, Chad had casting calls last year, and I didn't attend any of them. And I met him on Facebook, and I actually got the opportunity to come, and he liked my style, how I looked, and ever since then, it's been a connection.
I've been modeling for about 4 years now, since my freshman year of college.
Awesome. And what made you want to get into the fashion industry, high fashion industry?
I love fashion. It is my passion. And it's something that really does wake me up in the morning and it puts me to sleep at night. It's something that I thrive on. It's my drive, and it's something I couldn't even explain it to you. It's not like I really chose it, it chose me.
We're here with Sherrod Willis.
Yes, ma'am.
How are you today?
I'm blessed, yourself.
I'm great, I'm great. So tell me about yourself. Tell the world about yourself.
Well, hello world. My name is Sherrod Willis. I'm 21 years old, junior in college, and I'm just very fun, athletic, energetic, all about just laughs and having a great time.
Well, right now I'm working with various schools, and I'm just teaching young adults how to walk the runway, and really motivating them, teaching them not only how to walk the runway, but present themselves with confidence.
Well, actually, I've been entertaining since I was 3. I've been dancing for over like 10 and a half years.
You're a dancer?
Yes, I'm a dancer.
What kind of dance?
Theatrical, hip-hop, jazz, African praise, hallelujah. And you know, I've been modeling on and off about like two years.
Okay.
So it's been good.
Why did you start modeling?
Really, I just kind of fell into. Some people like started suggesting it, and I started kind of growing into the body shape of doing it. I like working out a lot. I'm real into fitness. I used to play football and a lot of sports in high school, so I already originally worked out all the time. So I just stopped at 6 feet, 6'1", and didn't gain too much weight. So people just suggested it to me, and then I fell into it, I think.
Of all the careers in the world, why a model?
Well, I started kind of young, so at a young age I was kind of awkward only because of my height. So it was something to channel that energy, and it just turned out to be a good thing because it helped me to build some self-esteem and to be comfortable with being as tall as I was.
So how long have you been modeling or been in the industry?
Well, I've been doing print for about 2 years. Photographer. I haven't done any fashion shows. This will be my first, which I'm pretty excited about.
I love things with the arts and music and fashion and clothes, and I love lights, cameras, and actions. I also like being low-key. A fun person to be around, I think. Sometimes you think you are.
Fashion to me is an art form. I love it. I love expressing yourself through your clothing. It's something that is involved in different cultures. Everybody else has their own style, their own way of expressing what they are, and they can do that through clothing.
Awesome. Well, we like you here, one of our male models. So, our male model, how long have you been working with Chad and CLEONS?
For 3 years.
3 years. How did you meet Chad?
It was let me see. I met him doing a birthday fashion show.
Birthday fashion
for
show.
Ish the singer.
Okay.
And that was the first time I met him.
Okay.
And ever since then I've worked.
And why did you want to become a model?
Well, really, I've always been interested in it. I just never really took the time out to start going to some different castings, and you know, I do it all basically. I'm in school for, you know, theater, just the entertainment field, period. So I was interested in getting involved.
Are there any male models or models in general that you get your inspiration from?
No.
No. Why not?
I pull my own inspiration. I like to be different. I like to separate myself from the rest. So if I was to kind of be inspired by other models or anybody else, then I'd almost be taking them and not having myself. So, I mean, I see stuff and it enlightens me to do my own thing, to do something the next step and not do what they were doing.